Hi everyone, this is Marianne and welcome to my channel. In a few of my previous videos, I have talked about the Hyperdex 7, why I have decided to design it and use it for myself, and I have also uploaded an update on how it was working out for me, and then finally I have created my planner pages for June and July with the Hyperdex 7 instead of the Hyperdex Extra. I will link all of those videos down below. I was doubtful if anyone else actually needed the Hyperdex 7 because I might probably be the only person who needs to track that much detail during my days, which now includes the days of July. But just a couple of weeks ago, a classmate of mine from grade school, his name is Michael, told me he wanted to purchase 1 year's worth of the dated Hyperdex 7, so I made that for him. I filmed the process because it might be interesting for you to see how your Hyperdex is made. This is the same process that I go through for the Hyperdex Extra and also for the previous Hyperdexes like the Hyperdex Petite and the very first Hyperdex, which I now call the Hyperdex Classic. Here you can see them already printed out on smooth ivory colored paper, which was what Michael preferred. These are the dated Hyperdex 7 like I mentioned. Then I cut them down to smaller strips using the Fiskars paper trimmer. By the way, I also have a video review of this paper trimmer, which I will link down below. To punch out the perfect 2-inch circle, I am using this circle punch, also from Fiskars. This is the same punch that I use for the Hyperdex Classic, and I also have a review of this punch, which I will link down below in case you are interested. I do have a little problem with this punch. It cannot cut paper that is just one sheet. It needs at least 2 sheets of paper before it can make an acceptably clean cut. I have already tried making it a little sharper, like punching out aluminum foil and then fine sandpaper, but it never worked, so my workaround is to punch 2 sheets of paper at once. Here is how I do it. I cannot punch 2 Hyperdexes at once because if I do that, I would not be able to see if the second Hyperdex would be centered. I want all Hyperdexes to be completely centered, so I put a sheet of ordinary white paper underneath the Hyperdex sheet and I punch that out, and that makes a perfectly clean cut, as you can see. You might wonder what I do with all of those white 2-inch circles. I don't throw them away. I use them in the office whenever I need to write down a super short note for someone like thanks, or this is good to go, or this is okay, or something like that. Sometimes I use it as a label on a document that says for filing or to shred or something like that, sort of little reminders for me on what to do with that particular document. I don't really like throwing paper away. I usually throw them out only when I can no longer eke out any use from them after repurposing them for 3 or 4 times. So with this order of Hyperdex 7 from Michael, I just made myself 365 new blank circle labels for the office. So Michael ordered 12 months worth of the dated Hyperdex 7 starting June 1, 2018 until May 31, 2019. But I also gave him 2 additional months for free. So this entire order goes from June 1, 2018 to July 31, 2019. That's a total of 14 months. I packed each month individually in resealable clear plastic packs labeled with the month and the year so that it will be easy for Michael to sort through. But of course, before doing the packing, I checked that I did not miss out on any days, and I also arranged each circle chronologically inside each pack. Then, when all 14 months were in order, I packed the entire thing, and I also included a small stick of glue, which he can use to paste the circles on his planner or his notebook, depending on what he is going to use the Hyperdex 7 for. Now, this is not going through the mail. I delivered this to the house of a cousin, also named Mike, who lives 45 minutes away from my parents' house in Naga City. Michael was actually not in the country yet at that time, so he asked me to deliver this to my cousin Mike so he can drop by to pick it up when he arrives. I have listed the Hyperdex 7 on my Etsy store and I have included the links down below. You can order them either dated or not dated, and you can also choose if you want them on white paper or ivory colored paper. And you can order them for either 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year. If you order 1 year's worth, you will also get the same freebies that Michael got. That's 2 additional months worth of the Hyperdex 7 plus a small glue stick. The same goes for 1 year's worth of the Hyperdex Extra, which is also still available on my Etsy store. If you are still on the plan like Marianne inserts and want to start using the Hyperdex 7 right away, you can totally buy these circles now and just paste them over the Hyperdex Extra that you already have because it will fit that space. I did that exact same thing myself for April 30, which I showed in this video right here. So please check out my Etsy store, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment and I will get back to you immediately. Thanks for watching. Bye!